Hocus pocus. Everybody. Good morning, everyone. Hi, welcome back. I hope everyone had a very restful and delightful spring break. Even though we were all at home, at least there was no schoolwork, so you got to rest a little bit. So now today, Monday, we are going to enter phase 2 of the distance learning. So we're going to start off with week 4, day 1. So I've read a lot of your responses for like how we can make this more fun, more interactive, and one of the most popular ones was Motivational Monday. So for Monday, I'm going to introduce a quote. Today's quote is, "Make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations on what you can be, have, or do." And this quote is by Brian Tracy. So what this quote means to me is that, ladies and gentlemen, although we are going through some hard times, do not let this bring you down. Do not let these hard times kind of demotivate you from accomplishing any goals that you have. Continue to be the best that you are because you deserve the best. Just take each day one at a time. Don't rush it. With that being said, I hope everyone is still keeping safe, hope everyone's healthy, and best wishes to you all. Alright, so let's get started. So once again, welcome to day 1 of week 4. Today's lesson is basically we're going to do an online version of close reading with the article "Forest Fires Burning in the Amazon Raise Concerns About Climate Change." So we've done a couple of close readings during class in school. Now we're just going to do an online version. If you do have the packet, then you'll do a hard copy of it. So we are going to read the assigned article. As you are reading, highlight key words and make a minimum note of 5 words that you do not understand. After you are done reading the article, you are going to do a summary of 20 words or less about the main idea of the article. So what was this article, the Amazon forest burning? What was the purpose of that article? Okay, so I'm going to explain to you how to do that. So let's go ahead and jump to the assignment. Okay. So, on my screen, you will see on my left side the article, and on the right side the worksheet that aligns with the article. Okay. Alright, so forest fires burning in the Amazon raise concerns about climate change. With all closed readings, you will see that there's 4 pages of reading. It seems like a lot, but it's not, because I made the font bigger just so it's easier to read, easier for me. So we are going to number the paragraphs. So if you have it on the packet, awesome. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. If you are doing it on the computer, I'm going to have this done for you. But for future references, to number the paragraphs, you're going to highlight everything, the whole article, and then you're just going to go ahead and press the number button. So automatically you'll see that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So I had done this earlier, so I'm just going to go back to that format. And you can see as I scroll, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 16. Bam. Alright, so we numbered the paragraphs. Alright, so then let's go to the titles. When you have titles, we want to practice converting the titles into questions. So the title is, once again, "Forest Fires Burning in the Amazon Raise Concerns About Climate Change." I'm going to change it to a different color, let's say red. And I'm going to convert it to a question. So, how does the burning of forests raise concerns about climate change? Just for my purposes, I'm going to make it tinier. Ooh, that's very tiny. Alright, so I'm not going to go through the whole article because right now I'm just modeling on what you should be doing if you're doing closed reading online. So we numbered the paragraphs, we converted the title into a question. Now let's start the first paragraph. Okay, so paragraph 1. Large parts of the Amazon rainforest are burning. The area serves as the lungs of the planet by taking in carbon dioxide, storing it in soils, and producing oxygen. Smoke from the widespread fires has darkened the sky in Sao Paulo, Brazil. The fires have intensified a controversy over the Brazilian government's land use policies. So, a good technique of close reading is reading the article once, just to kind of get a hang of it, of like what is all this article about, what is it going to talk about. So, fast forward once again, assuming that I read the whole article once, I'm going to go back a second time. So now I'm going to read for a purpose. So my purpose in reading for this one is, how does this concern about climate change? Okay, so I'm going to bring my highlighter right here. And then I'm just going to highlight words that I don't know. So let's see. Widespread. So let's say that's one word that I don't know. I'm going to highlight it. Let's say blue. I'm going to say blue. Can make it darker blue. Okay. Alright, what other word? Maybe I don't know what the word intensified or controversy is. Let's do controversy. I'm going to highlight it in blue. Okay. Let's see, something important about the first paragraph. So the area serves as the lungs of the planet by taking carbon dioxide, storing it in soils, and producing oxygen. So I'm going to highlight that sentence because I think it's important to know what the forest does or how the forests relate and why it's important. It's important because it serves as lungs. It's important or relates to climate change because now we know that the trees, they take in the carbon dioxide and they store it in the soil, as well as the plants are going to produce oxygen. Okay. So I highlight some important facts. I also highlighted in a different color words I didn't know, and so on. So let's go on and look at the worksheet. Name. I'm going to put Miss Mendes. Period. I teach all periods, but my homeroom is period 2, so I'm going to use period 2. Okay. Use the attached article to complete the following. Title of the article. So title of the article, you're going to write the title of the article. So forests, fires burning in the Amazon raise concerns about climate change. Simple. Source of the article, well, it says it's by the Washington Post, adapted by Newsela staff. That you could copy and paste. So read the article. All right, so I read the article. Vocabulary research. Look through the article and select 5 words and use context clues to determine the meaning of these words. Then use each of them in a sentence. Okay, so one of the words in paragraph 1 that I have is widespread. So I'm going to go ahead and type in widespread. If you have the packet, you just write it in. Okay. The definition. Okay. So, smoke from the widespread fires has darkened the sky in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Widespread. What is widespread? Well, wide, the word wide means like a large amount. Spread kind of means like it's covering or it's taking up a lot of room. So widespread, a definition that I would put would be covering a large area or covering many places, a large area or many places. Sentence. So there are a widespread of different animals in, let's say, the jungle. So there are widespread of different animals in the jungle. So there are different varieties of animals that cover the jungle. So the jungle is basically, it has a lot of animals. All right, so now we have the word, we have the definition, we use in a sentence, and then the last thing you're going to do to complete this assignment is you're going to write a summary. So after you write the summary, you're going to see the bottom, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times 5 is 20. So each line is basically one word. If you are writing your packet, you could write one word per line. If you are on this document, you can erase it and then write and start writing. In this article, it is about blah, blah, blah. And then that's it. And that's your task for today. So once again, to review, 1, you're going to read the article. You're going to read the article once to kind of get the gist of things, kind of see what it's about. And then the second time you're going to read, you're going to read with a purpose. The purpose is going to be, so how does the burning of rainforests affect climate change? Or why are we concerned about burning trees to affect the climate change? You will see like there are 2 other subtitles that you will also convert into questions. You will highlight anything you see that's important that will relate to that question. And you will also highlight words that you do not know. But even if you highlight 10 words that you don't know, for the purpose of the assignment, you're only using 5 words. You're only defining 5 words and using them in sentence. So, unfortunately, since I did widespread, you cannot do that. You have to pick 5 other words. Don't worry, it won't be that difficult. Yeah. If you do have any questions, just shoot me a remind text. And I hope this video helped. And I hope to hear from you soon. Don't forget to check in with me and your other teachers and do the assignments. Welcome to 4th marking period. We're almost done.